Amazon rainforest. A rainforest is a dense forest rich in biodiversity and consistently heavy rainfall. They have existed for over 70 million years, making them the world's oldest living ecosystems. Despite only covering 6% of the Earth's surface, rainforests are home to more than half the world's plant and animal species. For comparison, a small 10-kilometre area can contain 1,500 plant species, 750 tree species, and 400 bird species, which is quite remarkable. Rainforests exist in every continent except Antarctica, with the Amazon being the biggest. They are crucial to maintaining the climate and supplying everyday products, hence their destruction isn't sustainable. Rainforests are usually broken into four main layers: the emergent, canopy, understory, and forest floor. They have differing features due to varying sunlight, water, and air conditions. However, they all work in unison to sustain the biome. The Amazon rainforest, also known as the lungs of the planet or Amazonia, is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth. It spans over 6 million square kilometers across 9 South American countries, being Brazil, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Guyana, Venezuela, Bolivia, Suriname, and French Guiana. Amazonia is the world's most varied biological reservoir, containing several million species of flora and fauna, with much still undiscovered. Additionally, it encompasses a large number of trees, with many that can be used as furnishable timber. The Amazon rainforest is located in northern South America, predominantly Brazil, and extending to the other 8 countries previously mentioned. It lies near the equator, which contributes to its humid climate and wide range of biodiversity. It is surrounded by the Guiana highlands to the north, the Andes Mountains to the west, the Brazilian Central Plateau to the south, and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. The creation of the Amazon rainforest is a result of millions of years of geological and climatic changes. It was shaped by volcanic processes within the planet and the separation of Pangaea and Gondwana, which caused the collision of 2 of Earth's tectonic plates, causing the uplift of the Andes Mountains. This altered climate patterns, resulting in temperature changes, in addition to a variation in sea levels over the course of its lifetime. All of these factors combined created the extraordinary biodiverse Amazonia we see today. The Amazon rainforest is a critical global ecosystem that houses roughly 10% of the world's known biodiversity within its dense environment. The Amazon River, which flows through the rainforest, is the world's largest in terms of volume and spans a whopping 6,347 kilometers. The river accounts for around 15 to 16% of the world's river-to-ocean discharge. The region is home to over 30 million people across 9 countries, including over 2.7 million indigenous individuals whose cultures are deeply intertwined within the forest. The rainforest plays a significant role in controlling the world's climate, as it contains 140 billion metric tons of carbon, which creates carbon dioxide. Having this within its canopy means it has limited access to the atmosphere, meaning it won't heat up the climate. Amazonia also receives up to 3,000 millimeters of rainfall each year, which greatly contributes to sustaining its lush vegetation. One of, if not the biggest threat to the Amazon is the removal and destruction of its natural habitat that is converted to non-forest use, or simply deforestation. It is driven by a wide range of social, political, and economic factors that categorize the 8 key causes. Agricultural expansion is the first, as it has claimed millions of acres of forest to make room for farms so food like beef can be exported overseas. Illegal logging is the second, and is caused by high global demand for valuable hardwood species, resulting in endless amounts of trees to be cut down and sold across the world. The third is infrastructure development, and is generated by the need for roads, highways, dams to be built to make other areas of the Amazon more accessible. Next, there is mining, and as it has been realized that the Amazon rainforest is rich in materials such as gold, copper, and iron ore, legal and illegal operations are destroying the habitat in search for them. The fifth reason is urbanization, and as Brazil's population continues to grow, that then warrants a need for more housing, hence making room available by forest clearing. The next is government policies encouraging land removal to develop other facilities that can help improve the economic growth of Brazil. The seventh is fires and climate change, and as mentioned previously, the carbon stored within the forest is let out by deforestation and warms up the atmosphere, so when controlled fires are set to clear dry land, they can spread uncontrollably, causing more of the Amazon to be lost. Finally, there is land conflict with Amazonia's indigenous inhabitants, who are facing intrusion by loggers, resulting in disputes over land rights. Due to all of these factors, over 185 million acres of rainforest has disappeared, and multiple species have knowingly gone extinct since 1978, which is an extremely alarming rate. If deforestation continues at the rate it's currently going, the Amazon rainforest will not be able to generate its own rainfall and will become a dry grassland at best. This will happen as there is a lack of plants to evaporate water from, and as the Amazon generates half its own rainfall, won't be able to function as it should and will become more prone to fires and droughts. If this happens, then the Amazon rainforest as we know it will become a dry, barren wasteland. As it is seen on the map in the top right corner, the Amazon rainforest is expected to be almost non-existent by 2100, meaning serious action must take place this instant. This 5-step management plan features the solutions to protecting the rainforest and making it more sustainable. It has been designed to counteract all of the issues previously mentioned and help save the Amazon rainforest. The first step is to strengthen legal practices and law enforcement, as Brazil has a weak law enforcement, making it subject to corruption and allowing illegal logging and mining to take place. To prevent this, more funding needs to be sent to the IBAMA, Brazilian Institute of Environment and Renewable Natural Resources, to monitor deforestation. The use of satellite monitoring needs to be used to track unsupervised or illegal activities so action can be taken quickly, and harsher penalties must be imposed on those who participate in these illegal activities, such as imprisonment and land confiscation. Secondly, promoting sustainable land use. If the Brazilian government advertise and promote what is called agroforestry, which is putting into place farming systems that combine agriculture and tree planting, then the toll taken by the rainforest will be greatly reduced. Encouraging crop rotation, sustainable grazing practices, and planting native crops can also help restore damaged parts of the Amazon. Next is communal and global involvement, which is about empowering the indigenous communities that live there. Granting them with land rights would generate better protection and sustainable use of the Amazon, in addition to giving them the resources and support they may require against loggers or miners. Collaborating with the native people will provide insight as to how the Amazon can be saved and restored, which then leads to awareness campaigns set up worldwide so that more people can get behind the initiative in lots of different ways. Fourthly, the promotion of economic initiatives that provide alternative jobs away from the mining and logging industry. The development of job programs surrounding fishing, tour guides and sustainable harvesting can assist people in getting away from such a damaging industry to one that's quite the opposite. The promotion of ecotourism can also help, as the beauty of the Amazon can attract people to want to visit, generating more revenue that can be used to replant trees, for example. Finally, international funding and cooperation is an essential element of this management plan, as the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest is more than just Brazil's problem. Global organizations and initiatives that involve developed countries can help provide not only funding and items, but information as well. Collaborative efforts to share technology and expertise will also help find the best solutions to making Amazonia the way it once was and get the best out of the resources available. This management plan will save the Amazon rainforest from complete deforestation and starts with the cooperation of indigenous people, the Brazilian government, and the rest of the world that is willing to help. Now is the time for change. Thank you.